What up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for not Real Housewives of Atlanta, for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 3, Episode 5. Hope you all had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I had a fantastic Memorial Day weekend, and I'm feeling rested and ready. I was so set to do the damn video today, but on Friday, right when we were about to leave out, my husband was like, Roxanne, look at your tires. They was ski ball, like clean like this, not a tread on them bitches. As a matter of fact, it had a little bit of a silver poking out, here and there. He was all disgusted, like, why you let your tires get like that? I'm thinking, like, who don't give a fuck about them tires? The motherfucker still roll, right? Okay, shit. I gets in the car and I goes. I knew my tires were bad, even from when I was in the ice storm, and yeah, it was time, so I had to go get them done, and I didn't think I was gonna be able to get my car back until after work, and yeah, it was a whole lot that I was trying to work out, but I got it, and I'm set. I got new tires. I feel safe again. I am ready, Roxstars. Let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, so the show started where it ended last week, which was with the fight between Carly and Baby Knees. That damn fight was so stupid because they were both laughing. I was just like, how we just, the girl had like a handful of Carly Red's hair, and it was the security guards both trying to break up both of them. And it was just like, they was like merry-go-round. It was four of them, like, ding, da, ding, da, ding, ding. I was just looking at that like, this is really, really stupid. Like, I'm gonna need you to stay in the character, Carly and Fat Knees, because she was laughing too. As a matter of fact, she ain't never looked pissed. Jock says he can't believe what happened, that he shouldn't have put these two women in the same room together. And, he said that he had already promised God that he wasn't gonna tell no lie, y'all. So, yes, I'm fucking her. Her worst fears was confirmed, y'all. She go through the whole thing. You can have a bitch, I hope my pussy tastes good tonight. You know how we like to tell the women that. And then the motherfucker need a ride. Remember I was telling you guys how Phaedra tried to have that big, exit. She ain't got the goddamn keys. Okay, this is the same thing here. Okay, you need to have your ride if you're gonna be, leaving and shit. It was stupid, y'all. They get in the car together, and he tries to put her out the car, and she's like, I'm not getting out the car. So then he get out the car, and then she hop her ass over into the damn driver's seat. And if he ain't come over there with this old lackadaisical, come over there, open the door like, Carly, get out of the car, move out the way. I was just like, man, this shit is the nigga will jump they motherfucking ass in your lap. You gonna roll off with that car? She looking like she can barely see on the fucking dashboard. She just drives off slowly, and he ain't concerned. He jump in the car with Big Knees, and that's that. Later on, Carly meets up with Rashida and Erica. Here you go the bitch again, talking about my man. Didn't I say that was gonna be that ass if you talk about my man being so fine one more time, Carly? What the hell is wrong with Carly? So they sitting around and they commiserating about they men problems. Rashida tells them how, Kirk had brought home, old girl from Old National. You have to understand, if you lived in Atlanta, then you would understand the Old Nat reference. Old National is sort of like Crenshaw, in LA. It's just like where you can always find a nigga, some sort of low rider, or car club, motorcycle club. It all happens on Old National. So just to let y'all know in LA what we talking about here. He brought old National to the house. He wanted the girl to be the babysitter. Rashida's feeling like she want to go check Old National out, and they tell her she should. Okay, she was just like, well, that's all I needed was the battery in my back to go. Bitch, if you was feeling some kind of way about it, you'd have been took your ass over there talking about you needed a battery in your back. And then we get to Carly, okay, and Carly tells them about all the drama with Jock, how she was looking at the house they was gonna move in together, and old girl was there, the Haymon. she admitted to her other job fucking Jock every single night. Carly gonna say, that shit hurt me to my core. And I was just like, nah, bitch. Ain't nobody ever gonna get on Mimi with that shit hurt me to the core. Y'all remember when Mimi did it, when Stevie J sang that song to her at the Atlanta at Night event? She was in the parking lot. She was like, that hurt me to my core. and she had that single tear. And Carly talk about, I said, bitch, you ain't quite on Mimi just yet. You need to practice a little more. Rashida's just like, well, what do you want to do? And she was just like, I'm not sure. Are you supposed to just leave somebody that you love because they cheated? She loves them. She's not sure. Then lo and behold, who should walk in but Young Jock? Okay. And Young Jock come over there, y'all, and he's apologetic, and he's telling her how, she was just so extra and always accusing him of shit that, he finally went on ahead and did it. Just some old basic shit that niggas tell you when they fucking around and, they trying to put the blame back on you. I mean, it does happen like that sometimes, but still, nigga, we talking about you, not what the fuck I did to make you do some shit. And then here go Carly Red. She all, I loved you. I loved you with everything. And I was there for you. Okay, and look. Y'all see that face? Ain't damn tear, right? I can make that face. Carly, bitch, your motherfucking ass ain't crying. Stop all that ugly face making you doing. He says he turned to her instead of turning to his woman, but he wants to start over, you guys. He wants to build the friendship again. And, Carly says she really loves him. So, she's willing to make it happen, but she need to lay down some ground rules. Okay, if you love me, then show me that you love me. I'll show that I love you. All that turning up, all that foolishness that I was doing before is in the past, baby. It's just me and you. We gonna do this, nigga. If you wants to be fucking the Haymon, then you best not even look at me ever again in life. Okay, he agrees to that. So we tied up real nice and everything. They back together, y'all. I guess, child. I'm only talking about this part with Rashida and Old National because I love Kalina, whatever her name is. The bitch is funny as hell to me. Okay. I was like, is Kalina gay? She was sure mugging down old little Jasmine over there. And Jasmine was ready for y'all motherfuckers today, okay? She was like that camera caught her last time without her fresh weave in. Her shit was kind of fuzzy and everything, but she was ready for you motherfuckers, fresh blonde weave. She was all set, okay? And what about when Old National walked up and bitch was like, will Kirk be joining us? Bitch, do you see a motherfucking Kirk at this goddamn table? Damn, Kalina was like, she trying it. She trying to take it there. Old ass bitches, we will beat your ass up in this motherfucker today. Whatever. Rashida asked her, she's fucking them, and she say no. And if they had conversations, she said, yeah, we talked on the phone, but just about the baby. And, Rashida was like, well, for you to talk out of turn and say we was separated. And the girl said, well, that's what he told me. It was just stupid high school shit. Y'all know how I am with them. I'm over it. Tammy and Jocelyn, if this shit ain't some old thrown together ass friendship, Mona, why the fuck we ain't never heard Jocelyn and Deb ever in a scene together? Now all of a sudden they close friends? Y'all really trying to get us to believe some old bullshit, right? Okay, alright, whatever, Mona. They don't even look like they would know each other. As a matter of fact, Jocelyn is talking to the girl and she's in one of her moods, okay, like the nice nasty. Y'all know how it is. Some of y'all nice nasty with me. She real shady. Tammy don't even really know how to deal with it just yet. So first they start talking about Tammy and Waka's impending nuptials. I like that tattoo. Just make sure you get your ring so he don't give it to some other bitch. Cause you know how these niggas like to fucking play games. Tammy says she's excited about her wedding coming up and everything. But she don't want this great big thing like Deb wants. She wants just something small, just her and Waka, really. Jocelyn was trying to tell her, like, it's your wedding and everything. I mean, why do you have to do what Deb wants to do? Why don't you do what you want to do? But you saw that motherfucking disclaimer, didn't you, Jocelyn? Ain't no damn dummy. She ain't trying to piss Deb off. Everybody know Miss Deb in Atlanta. She's a boss bitch. I know Tammy's a little bit intimidated by Miss Deb or whatever, but she is going to absolutely change her mind because, let's be real, which girl don't want a huge wedding? Not Tammy and Waka because, side note, I guess we need to give our congratulations to Tammy and Waka. They got married over the weekend and they didn't have no big thing. Evidently, Miss Deb wasn't even there and I was just like, oh, y'all know Miss Deb was like, you say they got married? When? I was getting my papers together. I had all my hands. See right here, I said we gonna put her hand in his hand and her hand. And Mama Deb was pissed the fuck off. Y'all done did that shit now. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. Miss Deb said she was fine. She didn't know that they was running off and getting married, but she's fine with it. So yeah, congratulations to Waka and Tammy. Anyways, they start up on Mimi's sex tape and Jocelyn called her a pilgrim. You know what a pilgrim is, right? I was like, What the fuck? I was lost on that analogy, but yeah, maybe, I guess, Pilgrim, maybe. Okay. These two agree that, you know, her man probably put the shit out. Tammy was like, shit, I'd have been real pissed if he did some shit like that. And Jocelyn was just like, well, you know, she probably agreed with him. You know, she's so stupid. She probably was just like, okay. Again, like I said, Tammy was co-signing, okay? So this little venture with her and Jocelyn, you know, she seemed to be pretty good friends with Jocelyn. Well, later on, Miss Tammy goes over to Jocelyn's house because she's going to help her, you know, pick out the clothes for this Hip Hop Weekly spread. I guess Tammy is a stylist. Okay, I forgot to add that to the list of occupations for Atlanta. If your motherfucking ass is a real estate agent, a damn producer, or stylist. That's the new thing with Instagram. Everybody's a goddamn stylist. My husband is a new partner in Hip Hop Weekly. The boss man is hooking me up with getting a spread. So I invited Tammy to come through because she's a personal stylist so she can help me pick out a few things. But the shit better be sexy. You already know this shit ain't gonna go right. Okay, it ain't gonna go right because you can look at Jocelyn and tell that she has her own entire view on what's classy, what's sexy, and what, you know, how she wants to present herself. It's TNA all the way. So when Tammy tries to call her on the fact that her ass is gonna be all out on a dress or whatever, you know, Jocelyn was just like, see, that's how I keep my man. And that's how I got my man to marry me in only 2 years and 2 months. So I want you to get with it and get that rock. Because I still see you walking around with that tattoo. So yeah, she rubbed Tammy the wrong way, okay? Jocelyn was being catty. And it became an all-out competition. I was just like, fuck, I thought we were just pulling out, you know, clothes. I'm not trying to be in no magazine dressing like somebody granny. They ain't selling no magazine. This and all of this, that's what's selling magazine. Ass. We need ass. A whole lot of ass. Then the shit just goes belly up because Jocelyn is just like, you know what, this is the Puerto Rican princess. Can't nobody dress the Puerto Rican princess but the Puerto Rican princess. I'm thinking like, if you already know what the fuck you want to wear in a damn spread, why would you even have Tammy to come over there? I tell you why. Because she was being messy. She was being catty. She wanted to pick at that girl. Now, we get through that little outing, and I guess Tammy has changed her mind on Jocelyn a little bit. She goes to a spa with Mimi and Rashida. Mimi is telling them about the tape. You know, how the shit got out there and how she gonna make her coin from it. Even Tammy felt like that was the thing to do, but I was just like, oh, Tammy, so why you didn't tell her what you told Jocelyn about the fact that her man put it out and how pissed off you would have been about it? Okay, I guess maybe she just chose her words differently this time. Rashida was just like, yay. If the bitch want to be busting it wide open and bringing it back for a nigga on the tape and she ain't mad about it, you know, and what's going to happen with her kids and all of that, then what the fuck I'm getting all excited about it for? If that's what she want to do, she a grown-ass woman, let her have it. What Tammy did tell them was how she went out with Jocelyn and she was over at her house helping her with some shit, and how Jocelyn was telling her how she got her man to marry her in 2 years and 2 months, and how, you know, she need to take notes so that her man can, you know, go on and wife her up as well. It was like, oh, really? Okay, Mimi was feeling some kind of way. This marriage is a lie. The house is rented. They renting cars. I just find it really interesting that the delusion between these two is so grand. Soon enough, the truth is going to come out about this whole marriage. So I guess Tammy, you know, she tried both sides of the fence, and I guess she done chose this side of the friendship. Because like she said, you know, you can't start no damn friendship being shady. And speaking of shady, who should we get back but Miss Dawn? Okay, this time Dawn is with Mimi, and they meeting with Benzino because they want to discuss some shit with him. For whatever reason, they feel like it's big news that they spilling the beans about Jocelyn and Stevie J. And all I want to say is, why do you think that any of us really believed that they was married, that they bought this mansion, okay, that they was doing all this, that you guys act like we really believe that shit? It took a minute for me to figure out what I wanted to do with all the bombs Dawn dropped on me. Then I decided I wanted to go to Hip Hop Weekly and have them print a retraction. She put that little on the end like she was doing something. Nigga, what the fuck? Why? Is what I want to know. Because he's a liar? Because Jocelyn is lying? Well, Mimi, you're lying about this fucking tape as well. And what does that shit have to do with you any damn way? Okay, what it all boils down to is there's some bitches that been burned by Stevie J and Jocelyn, and they want to get back at her. You need to get you some business. Well, as a matter of fact, Mimi already got business. Okay, what you need to do, Mimi, is worry about people staring up your fucking landing strip coochie. But Dawn, girl, they sit down with Zeno. Of course, Benzino know that shit is a lie, but he's not gonna admit it. Definitely not to them. Okay, he's got a magazine to sell. Okay, don't nobody fucking give a fuck about Hip Hop Weekly anyway. I mean, does anybody out there turn to Hip Hop Weekly as their go-to place when they need some factual information? I don't think so. So, you know, he keep it up. He's like, well, they got rings. And, you know, then Don come tell him that's some shit from an old relationship. It's just like, girls, so what? Don is trying to get him to understand that it's going to devalue and, you know, ruin the credibility of his magazine. But, well, I thought the damn magazine was a gossip rag anyway. So, I mean, really. I was glad when Benzino shut Mimi down, okay, when she was saying that, you know, she didn't need to, Jocelyn didn't need to do this damn spread. And I was just like, really, Mimi, you gonna threaten them? If you don't take care of that, somebody else will. You know Media Takeout loves me right now, right? What the fuck that got to do with you? Not a damn thing, okay? Get y'all motherfucking asses up out of my office. So to clear it up, Benzino sets up a meeting with Jocelyn and Stevie J, and he's telling them how he had this meeting with Mimi and Don, and basically they saying that y'all asses are not married. These bitches, they old and they tired, and they ain't got shit else to do but worry about my marriage and worry about what I got going on. We gonna leave it like that, and I'm ready to go. If you bring them hoes up to me one more time, you and I gonna have it probably, okay? You have a good day. It's so funny when Jocelyn shut the shit down, okay? When she ain't wanting to talk about it no more, she put her fucking glasses on, hat on, and jacket, and was like, you know what, I'm over it, I'm leaving. Y'all done hand that shit to Jocelyn, she know how to throw the trail, but bitch, we know you lying. Now, Bambi and Scrappy, they walking and they talking about the miscarriage, okay? And, you know, she's even telling them how Mama D came over to the house and saying how they, you know, could possibly work things out, have another baby, get married. And, you know, Scrappy said that Mama D is confusing. Bambi was like, both of you guys are confused. You act like you don't love me, but everything else says something differently. You know, Scrappy, he seems to like Bambi. I mean, at least he did make her his official girl, because y'all know Scrappy, he love to put a bitch on homie status. Bambi says she knows that he loves her and everything. He just can't figure out, so she gonna help him out. And I was just like, well, ladies, I mean, we do it to ourselves. Hey, I'm through. I done said what I said about that, right? Scrappy sounds like he's off for trying to have another baby. And she was like, oh, we gotta be married, okay? You put a ring on this bitch and then we will talk about having another baby. She was like, I'm not baby mama status, even though we was almost there accidentally. Yeah, we're not gonna do it on purpose, honey. I was like, well, at least she got good enough sense to say that. Do not give up the eggs, Bam. So Scrappy goes over to Erica's house because, you know, the nigga done probably fucked her ass, and he probably got to get her back on homie status. She probably thought she was about to be upgraded with him over there with all that he don't love her shit and, you know, middle of the night. Of course, Scrappy doesn't want us to think that they're having sex. He said that they didn't, but I was like, yeah, Scrappy nigga, you need more people. So, you know, Scrappy's over there. She opens the door. She's got on boy shorts and thigh-high socks. Like, really? This is how you greet your friends? And Scrappy is on some old that was then, this is now shit, okay? How he, you know, his woman had a miscarriage and how he trying to work it out with her, and she was like, well, why are you over here? You know, just more the same shit that them two had. But Scrappy don't seem to be bothered by it. He say, you know, he know she mad and everything, but you know, she the homegirl, and like I said, okay, once you get put on fucking homegirl status, you can forget ever trying to be the main bitch, okay? Ask Bucky and her hair. You guys, let's have a moment of silence for Bucky and her hair, shall we? Poor Bucky and her hair. And lastly, y'all, this fight. I'm telling you, if that Bambi didn't represent the West Coast last night, I don't know what. I was cracking the fuck up because she reminded me so much of some of my girlfriends in LA. I done seen so many fights go exactly like this. That damn Erica, the bitch was wrong, okay? You come to this man's party, you know he got a woman. Okay, if you want to be a side chick, then be the fucking side chick. But know your goddamn place, okay? Her ass was trying to be the slick side chick. Or like Mama D called her, the egg with legs, okay? Did you see when Mama D saw her? She was like, oh, that bitch must want to work for me. I was cracking up. It's common sense that you don't go up to somebody and ask them about a miscarriage or give your condolences about a miscarriage when you don't know them. We are in a club. You can already tell people is drinking and everything. So why the fuck would you out of your place? You out of your lane. Like Bambi said, you come to a party like this and you talking about my miscarriage, you must have wanted to get your ass beat. So that's what the fuck happened. Y'all, I watched that shit in slow motion 3 times. Okay, just pause, go, pause, go, pause, go. frame by frame. I'm telling you, Bambi got 5 good solid hits on that bitch. Erica, she was just not ready. Talking about they were sucker punches. I was like, motherfucker, how you get a sucker punch? You was standing right in their face, talking all kind of shit. It was not a sucker punch, honey. You got hit in the fucking face. He wasn't ready. And I done told you guys plenty of times that if you gonna talk shit, then you need to be ready, okay? Don't let he tell me everything. You know what, bitch? Bop. Now, did he tell you motherfucking ass she was about to get hit? Goddamn, Erica was pissed off because she knew she got. She all kicking and screaming and spitting and shit. Bitch, try me! Try me! I was like, what the fuck else you wanted to try? You got tried all the way there, okay? The goddamn judge and jury is out on that bitch. I mean, you want me to try what else? Hit you? I'm gonna try to hit you in your chest next time. Maybe I'm gonna try your stomach. They carried her motherfucking ass right on out of there. And I thought it was so funny when Bambi walked up to Scrappy and was just like, oh, you mad? You mad because I punched your side bitch in the face? Okay, oh well. Alright, so she was like, give me a fucking kiss. That damn Scrappy didn't know what to do, okay? Because he used to, Erica's all that yapping. Erica, the baby moms. He used all that yapping and shit. He ain't used to a bitch that just gonna ragtag that ass. So, he going on to give her a kiss and she turned around like, shit, is this a fucking party? Nigga, let's get the music going. Turn it up. I was cracking up. That's right, Bambi. Check these disrespectful assholes now. Look. Scrappy was wrong, and because a nigga shouldn't be inviting all his fucking hoes to his birthday party. But I'm feeling too good about what Bambi did. I ain't got time to be getting all over Scrappy. But yeah, nigga, we got your number too. Scrappy gonna get a I don't feel like it pass tonight, and Erica, you lost. Alright, you guys, so that's it. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright? Alright, so I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.